Well, it's of course a very difficult thing to translate long-term ambition into short-term portfolios. But I think we should really do just like national governments and the government policies are doing, is to get 5-year time spans and making sure that we are in line with what the UN climate policies are doing with their ratchet mechanism. And so indeed, yes, it is a challenge, but it's doable. Is it going to make an impact? If I look at ourselves as an asset managers, of course it will indirectly have an impact if the decarbonization of our portfolios, if we do that. But if enough asset managers are starting to do it, and the world is following, it will be noticed by companies, and indeed it will have a major impact.
If you look at the challenge of decarbonizing portfolios, sometimes it seems the most easy to basically just sell those stocks with the highest carbon emissions. But if then someone else buys the same stock, then from a real world perspective, nothing will change. So that doesn't help real world. So in addition, it is good to also engage with companies on the transition to a low carbon economy. And that is really a way to solve this challenge.
We focus on the large carbon emitters. We focus on the energy sector, the utility sector, cement, mining, all industry, heavy industries, all high carbon emitters. And if we sell them, our portfolios are decarbonized. But then again, nothing has really happened in the real world. These companies also need to have capital to innovate, to develop new products. They have clients that need their products, that buy them, and that need to also maybe even pay a little bit more for those products. So it's the whole chain that needs to help in decarbonizing the economy. And we, as an investor, are only at the beginning of that whole chain, of course.
If you talk about decarbonization, you talk about data to start with. So you need to purchase data. The data is captured by 3 vendors, so it's expensive by definition. You need IT system to store the data in the cloud. So SI is IT to me. So I sleep very well, but if you ask me what bothers you, then it is SI is IT. There are so much IT investments needed.
Carbon pricing has been identified by economists for many decades as the key solution. However, delivering on it has proven to be a real challenge. There are around 60 carbon pricing schemes in the world, but together they cover only 20% of global emissions, and the average price is $2 per ton. Whereas scientists agree that currently carbon pricing should be between $40 and $80, and it should grow to $100 in 2030. And so there's a long way to go. Now, there where we do see serious carbon pricing, for example, in Europe this year, prices are at €40. We do see the clear benefits.